Hello, 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 everyone. Before we even get started, yes, I know there is a buzzing noise in the background of the mic. Um, to keep it at this volume, I'm going to have to. My wife is asleep at the moment, and she's just running a fan so I don't disturb her. Either way, welcome everyone to the stream. I am currently getting on the stream at the moment to see how this is going to go down. It says it's 12:20. That's why I got to set everything at 11 o'clock. Huh, that makes sense. That's why I got to set everything at 11 o'clock. How bad is that anyway? No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. All right. So here we are, once again, playing Space Engineers Red Ship Survival. And while I was doing that, I realized something very interesting. I can possibly build a section down here. I want to say maybe could connect a conveyor here and add a gun to protect this side, maybe several guns, so the ship can really defend itself. Jackdaws, what in tarnation? You're super quiet. I am super quiet. I'm not supposed to be super quiet. Um, I shouldn't be. If I turn it up anymore, you're really gonna hear the fan in the background. Let me see about that. I'll turn it up a lot more. Can you hear me now? Wow, it is really quiet. What the heck? Let's check that up just a bit more. Okay, we've maxed out. I don't understand why it's so low, unless it's the fan interfering with the mic. Probably is what's happening. But I can't help that right now. If I'm going to do a stream tonight, it's going to be this is how it's going to be. So I'm thinking I've got to get the other thing done. We got to get this thing finished. And I was thinking about it today. I think I am going to take all of this off. I am probably going to take it off. I'll move that mic about as close to my mouth as I possibly can to try and make it easier. I'm trying to be quiet. Like I said, wife is sleeping at the moment. Long, hard day. And I am just going to do everything in my power to try and get at least another hour in for you guys today. Halfway there with the volume. Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably... I'm thinking it's probably the fan in the other room. And I'm thinking it's probably interfering with the mic. Okay. That's what we'll do for now. Let me see. Yeah, there's not going to be a whole lot I can do about that, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Alright, did I grind on that? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I think I grinded on that. That sucks, that sucks, that sucks. Okay. So, this time around, we're going here. Where's my drill? We're going to set the drills in like this time around. That way, I still get a good haul. But the drills will still be able to do some serious damage. And that way, we won't have any problems. I am guessing that the volume issue is probably the fan. But like I said, I can't do anything about that right now. Like I said, my wife has had a very, very long, hard day. And the most I can do right now is just give her as much quiet time as possible. Happy wife, happy life, that kind of thing. So anyway, we are attempting to build a mining drone. At least that's what I'm trying to do.
Energy critical.
If I don't die first. Fly up here to the A-wing. I'm gonna hop in here. I kind of want to take this forward swoop design, or this particular design, and kind of manipulate it a bit and make something kind of cool. that doesn't use it won't use the gimbal turrets, unfortunately. I had this absolute great idea the other day, and it was just so crazy. I was like, oh, if this could be done, if this could be done, it would be large, it'd be massive. But if it could be done, holy crap. Okay, so what is the next thing I'm trying to put in here? Let's go to number 9. No, actually no. Not for me at least. Like my wife is usually pretty chill. She's just had a very hard day at work. She does nursing, so and nursing is fun until you have to deal with people. Do you realize you have to deal with people at their worst? And a lot more Karens that you have to deal with in that profession than you think. Right, let me see. I know there is a section back here. I've got to figure out how we're going to do the thrusters here. Okay, there we go. We got a T-junction right there. Do that one. Yeah, she don't give me too much of a fit about all this. She just tells me, just keep it quiet so I can sleep. So that's what we're doing. Let me see here. I know this. I'm trying to figure out how I can get these thrusters to work like I want them to work. Well, hold on. Let's do this instead. Let's do this instead. Let's do this instead. Instead of that nonsense, which I could do that. I've got a forward thruster here that'll work. What I need is another retrograde thruster. See, I've got this here, and that'll give me two forward thrusters as a hydrogen, and 2 forward hydrogen thrusters going in front, back, up, and down, and only one going side to side. And that's enough to maneuver this thing, but I need more. I need more. I kind of wonder if I shouldn't have just slapped on a large one. But then, I don't know if the thrusters would be able to handle it. Should I do a large one? If I do a large one, I'm going to be running into problems here real quick with putting things together. We'll avoid that for now. Let me think here. I have a better idea. Here's what we'll do. We'll extend these out just a tiny bit more with another set of blocks. We'll do a curve block here. We'll get us a curve block, and we'll slap that in there instead. There we go. It's still compact. It's still compact. It's just a little more compact than what it was. And then I can just take and put the retrograde thrusters on top of it. So, let me think here. I need side-to-side thrust. That's for sure. I can put the thrusters on top of this, having the retro thrusters going in 2 directions. Does that give me enough room? No, it doesn't. Not for side to side. So I'm going to have to... Let's go 9. And we'll just put a T-junction on top here. I don't... I'm hoping this doesn't give me issues. It might give me issues. Can I slap something right here? Okay, yes, that should be fine. If I cut that out, I think I'm going to cut this out here in the center. Nope, not that. Okay, and we're going to weld this back up. Anything we hit, and in the center there, we're going to put a conveyor junction. Because then I can just start stacking at least 3 thrusters in the front, or 2 thrusters at least. I can put another 2 thrusters going forward. And then I've got 2 thrusters going forward, 2 thrusters going, a thruster going to either side, so that's good. Here's what we'll do. We'll slap another one. We'll try to build out another retrograde thruster here somehow. Let me see what I got here. Alright, we'll do that, and we'll do this here. And then I should be able to put one of these retro thrusters right there. What I mean by retro thruster is it's just going to be a series of thrusters that, when they go on, should give me a bit more thrusting capability. Now I think I need, to make this work, I think it just needs like 2. Let me check up here. And it just needs like 3. I think it's 3 is what these small thrusters need. How far have I got? Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe not. So, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, this is going to be fun. So, that thruster is going to need 3 to reach over there and not burn it out. Oh, this is so hard to build something like this sometimes. It's wacky and terrifying at the same time. Because here I am trying to build something and I can't get it to work properly like I want it to. Okay, I've got 2 thrusters going that direction. And I got a thruster going there. I also need side thrusters. God, this has to be more difficult than it is. Really what I need side thrusters more than anything else. So let's do some side thrusters. Alright, up to 3. This thing about building things on the fly when you're out in space. Not everything works the way you'd like it to. Okay, so we got 2 extra thrusters there to maneuver this thing side to side. Let's tear these out. This is why you wire things in first, because wiring it in, well, it solves a lot of problems. Let's just put it like that. It prevents a lot of bad things from happening. So now we got this wired in. The other issue that we're going to run into... Okay, I've got side thrusters. I've got 2 forward thrusters, which should be enough. Should, I say should, be enough to get this thing going forward. We need more up and down thrust, I think. And there's an easy way to solve that. I just need to reposition the drills real quick. And add some other things on it. Alright, we'll do this. And then setting gyros and everything on here will be darn simple, trust me. We'll get the gyros on here, no issue whatsoever. We'll set this in. And this in. That'll get me 2 more good thrusters. And then, let's see, now number 2. Like so. And then like so. Was that right? Yeah, okay. So we're still compact as frick right now. We're still compact as frick. So we've got at least 3 thrusters going side to side. I could use another thruster here somewhere, propelling backwards, but I don't know where to put it. So let's weld all this up before we do anything else. Let's get these big guys going. And this. Build planner at capacity. Oh boy. Let me see. Well, actually, I probably need all that stuff, so we'll just leave that alone for now. I'll withdraw 3 large steel tubes. Okay, let's just work on these drills first. I know these are staying there, obviously.
Energy low.
Let me see here. About got everything all hooked up. Okay. And I start running into issues. Alright, let's see what we can pull out now. Alright, we got all the components. Let's hope this is enough to finish this, what we got going here up. Okay, that's done. We've got at least 3 thrusters going in all directions. Yeah, that should do it. That'll do fine. All right, let's find some hydrogen thrusters here. Where's those hydros at? Number 9. With the small boys. That's what I mean by retrograde thruster. As you'll see these on like the moon lander and stuff like that. It's a very simple way of doing thrusters. Get 3 good all-around thrusters right there. And we're just going to stack thrusters on this thing. Just get it where I need it to go. New thrusters, we got thrusters. We can put thrusters in your thrusters. There we go. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Energy critical.
And voila. We'll fly up here, hop in the A-Wing one more time. Recharge. And we are going to have a much better time now. Now, this thing has the ability to move. We're going to add a reactor to this thing. I'm also going to add a remote control block. I think that's what I need. A programmable block. And a sensor to the front of it, which we will then set up for Pam. And if I can make this work, if it works, it should be providing me, oh boy, 2 in each direction is plenty. Yeah, I'm hoping that this thing will be able to move like I want it to. I want it to have plenty of movement, because the thing about building a ship, especially when you do cargo, you have to calculate in the weight of the ship, and I just realized I did not finish up that dadgum. There we go. That works. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we can't get any more. So now's the time to see if we've got the equipment to do all this. Cannot withdraw 4 metal grids. That does not bode well. That is not going to bode well, ladies and gentlemen. Was that not welded up? Holy crap, am I really out of that much stuff? Dang. Production. Okay. Alright. I need 100 of these. 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 And actually, we need 200 of those. And that's hopefully all I need. What am I missing? Am I seriously missing a cobalt ingot? Do we really need to go get cobalt? I have 1.4. I have 1,000 kilograms of this stuff. I do not need cobalt. Why in God's name? Why in God's name is it sitting there saying I need cobalt? Okay, it's starting to build the stuff. Alright. Hush. Alright, come on. Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff. There we go. We'll grab what we can. I'll go over here and I'll just start welding up. Okay, we'll weld these up. Okay, this is just going to take a while. Alright, what is... Okay, that's taking a while. This is why I need a lot of stuff, because we can't really ramp up production if it's taking too dang long. See, right now all I can get is the metal grids. And wait a minute. Wait a minute, I'm a moron. I have the production to do this. I am just not using my production. Oh, don't tell me I'm out of nickel. God dang, tell me I'm not out of nickel. I need nickel. Crap. All components were successfully withdrawn. Oh boy. Oh boy, really? I don't have near the crap to finish this up. What do you mean I grabbed them all? Okay. Let's do this again. Here we go. Here we go. One more time. And there we go. We're down to 2. So I'm going to need some nickel. I'm going to have to go get that. God, that's annoying. That is very annoying. If I had thrusters in all directions, which I probably could do, I'm saying I could probably do that. What I could probably do. Alright, there we go. Let's grab the rest of this. What I'm saying is what I could do. Alright, let's see if this works. I could move the base as I operate. But that'd require me to have a lot more thrusters than I currently got. And trying to move something big and heavy with a whole bunch of... Plus I need all the uranium I can get. I need this uranium, folks. It must be done. It must be done. So now, we've got thrusters going in the directions I need them to go. I am hoping to God this thruster here doesn't burn this one up. I think it needs 3 to get over. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll just do this. Because why the heck not? Because I just want to take a little bit more precautions. We'll do this. It's not going to look as cool, but it doesn't have to be cool. It just has to be functional. It just has to get a job done. That's it. We just need to get a job done. Okay, we got that. Now, let's head over here to number 9. We'll slap that bugger on there. Alright. There. That should work. Now the blah. What the heck? Did I put that in wrong? I didn't put that one in wrong. I put this one in wrong. Holy crap. Let's fix that. I was moving pretty quick anyway. That's probably what happened. Alright. Fix that over there. Good lord. Me sitting there losing my stuff. Okay, we got that done. I need 2 more forward thrusters, so I got 4 at least going in the forward direction. That way it's got more braking force than it's got 1 force. Now this works. My mining issues are over. I mean, all things considering, all we will have to do, I'll have to set a few batteries, obviously, a nuclear reactor, a couple of gyros. Let's do that right now. Let's set the gyros on this thing. We'll put the gyros here on this side.
Energy low.
Calm yourself down. It's not that big a deal. See if I did that properly on each side. No, I don't think I did. Oh well. And we'll add a battery or 2 on either side. So where's the battery? Just going to slap 2 good batteries here. Alright, so. And then I need, what do I need? We are going to need an antenna for this thing, obviously. Where's the other thing I need? I do need a remote control block. So that has to be put in somewhere on here. Okay, I guess a remote control block can go right there. Or I could do this. This would be the simplest thing to do. Where's the... Number 8. Automation sensor? Let's go with this, because that actually looks a lot better than what I was going to put in. Let's do that instead. Alright, now I got to get to this thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Now we should have everything. Now let's see if we can get this built. Oh boy. I'm missing radio comms components.
Energy critical. Hold on, let me get to this here. Okay, we're going to build some Radiocom computer or radio components. While I'm at it, I could just go here. Production, one of the advantages here. 2, 3, 4, we'll do that. And I need reactor components. Do I have reactor components? Let me see here. Do I have reactor components? I should have a reactor here somewhere. Yeah, we got like 69 reactor components, so yeah, that's a good thing. There we go. We got us a sensor. So there's other things I'm going to have to build on this thing, but that's a vast majority of what we already need at the moment. The next thing I need is a programmable block. Where's that at? Let's get a programmable block here. Number 8. Timer, automation, custom turret, event controller, action relay. Broadcast controller, programmable block. There's our programmable block. Let me... I kind of want to stick that... Oh, yeah, you're gonna give me a fit now? Really? That's dumb. Okay. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this programmable block at. I need ease of access. That's the one thing. I need ease of access, and I need to be able to keep it alive. Okay. Now we'll put it down here. Guess screw it. Why not? We'll do that. And then I need one more thing. Where is a nuclear reactor? I thought I had one out already. There it is. Sometimes it just takes a bit to find what you're looking for. Do that as a reactor. And we're going to grab that while we're at it. And that way we're going to be able to grab and build both of those. There we go. And we should have all the components necessary to make this thing work. Alright, now all I need is some uranium. That's it. Just a tiny amount. That's it. Just to keep this thing going. Uranium fuel rods. I should have those here somewhere. Oh, good lord. Okay. There's not enough uranium fuel rods here for me to yank out and put anywhere else. There's a small warfare reactor with some uranium ingots in it. Where is that at? Oh, I know where that is. Dang, I know where that is. Okay, we're gonna have to use the we're gonna have to use the big miner to make this work. Ow. I think the door didn't kill me. Let me see, I think it's 3.
No fuel.
And I forgot to put that feature in. Okay. There's uranium up here. Oh boy. We don't need a lot. We're just going to grab a little bit of it. Yeah, look, 2,000 something here. Get a little bit more than that. There we go. Oh no, what just happened? What did we damage? Oh, we took out a thruster. Oh no. Oh, that is not good. So apparently, we have a situation here. It appears that 2 of my thrusters are down. How did that happen? Okay, we have a situation here. This has gotten out of control. Yeah, we're gonna have to disassemble this ship. As nice as it's been, the moment I start moving, frick. It's like we're flipping and burning here, folks. And I can't go backwards for obvious reasons. What did I just do? What was that? Oh. I am so hitting the wrong key. This thing has served pretty good. Yeah, I moved around way too much. Okay, I'm gonna try and line this up as best I can here. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flip up here. Give ourselves a couple of slight pushes. Hoping to dear God I can get this thing into position with just 4 thrusters. Okay. I am still moving forward. Why did I do that? Sorry if I'm not talking very much. I'm trying to get this thing into position here. Okay, this is going to be a very fun little maneuver. Okay. Give ourselves a little push. more of a push. Oh, please don't blow up. Come on, come on, turn yellow, turn yellow. There we go. Okay, so, the June bug, whatever we're calling this, is officially done. Let me turn this thing off here. Okay, what's it going to take to fix this? We'll fix that one. And then fix that one as well. Shouldn't take much. I think I've got the thruster components to fix it. Oh boy, I hope I have the thruster components for this. Alright, first one finished. Let's see if I've got the thrusters for this one. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see if I got them here. Alright, we got all the components we need. Successfully withdrawn. That works! There we go. Okay, so Junebug's back in action. Why is this giving me a fit? Oh. That ain't gonna work. There we go. Deformity fixed. Have I still got smoke coming out of this thing? I saw smoke. No. Well, yeah. What about this drill? How's it doing? Drill is fine. Looks like when the plating deformed, it damaged a few parts in the process. And something's damaged up top. Let's depressurize this thing while I slip in and try to figure out what the problem is. What's the damage? Okay, that all got damaged pretty badly. Let's see what the other issue is. Because something's broke right up here. I know that. Let's see. There's a lot of things broke on that. Let's hope we can fix it. Booyah. Alright, that's back in action. Oh yeah, I think I'm just going to leave the plate off for there. So now we should be... Yeah, now let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, okay. We're making uranium ingots now. Nice, nice. Hello. I rarely see you streaming. Also, it looks like the stream is of a better quality than last time I watched you. Renegade Bundy, yeah, nice to see you again, man. So, yeah, streaming at night right now. I don't know. I may do this more often. I may do this more often. I've got to start cleaning stuff up on here, though. Good God, things are out of control at the moment. So, right now, yeah, that's right. I need some uranium. Wherever the crap I can get it. Where's the uranium and where's it going? Let's go to electrical. Okay, it's not there. The system is making uranium. Where is it at?
I'm getting some uranium here. Where's the uranium going? Wait a minute. Why do I have small cargo containers? I can't. Oh, no. More stuff is damaged. There must be more stuff damaged on this thing that I'm not noticing. Yeah. There are 3 of the small cargo containers that are just not operating. Oh, good lord. How are you? How you doing? Yep, you're damaged, aren't you? Boy, that was just nuts. That was a nice little hit we took over there. Okay, we're having to do some serious work. Alright, let's hope to God we still have enough components to finish this thing up. Alright, that's 2. That means the other one is down here on the bottom. And we've had it's a good time for me to be watching, being at 3 p.m. Usually finish work about 2, 3 from now. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Ah, I see where the problem is. Oh, shit. Boy, I hope that's enough. So I see what the problem was. This is why, if y'all remember the one video I did about using solid blocks instead of regular blocks. Yeah, this is why. So, it turns out these side parts here, when that, whatever happened, whatever hit we took just a minute ago, where I was jerking it around too much, because this thing is a bore miner, it's not a utility miner. The deformation on these blocks snapped around. And, okay, up. There we go. Now I can just set these blocks back in. Put one there. And put one there. So the problem with the deformation blocks, you kind of just don't want to give them enough room to deform. Are you joking? I don't need interior plate. What I need is steel. Give me the steel plates. There we go. Alright, Jubug back in action. Oh, at least I think it is. Let's take a look here. How the drill's doing. Drills are fine. Let's see the cockpit here. Cockpit took a little bit of a hit. It'll be fine. So now the trick is I have to get this design here. I see you. Yes, yes, yes. I know. I have to get this design. What am I missing? I'm missing steel plates. Oh my gosh. I have no steel plates.
Energy low.
That's bad. There. That should give me some room. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and put me enough thrusters going in each direction that A, I do not burn myself up, and B, they go in pretty easily. Okay.
So I should have almost enough. Let's go here. Take uranium out. Toss it in there. Booyah. Uranium immediately goes into the reactor. And we are ready to cut this thing off. Time to cut the umbilical cord, folks. Oh, wait. Not quite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is my building capacitor at max? There we go. Now let's see if we make this work. Wait, construction components. I need construction components. Production. Give me some construction components, please. Alright, all components are successfully withdrawn. We're going to weld up these ion thrusters just to get this from point A to point B. I really need some type of craft that can do this for me.
Critical.
Okay, this should be easy enough to move. Let's go ahead and grab this connector here. And we're going to do switch lock on that. Now, this is not the actual speed this thing will go at. Yeah, tubes have their benefit and downfalls. Benefit doesn't get damaged so easily by deformation of another block next to it. Downside is more easily becomes disconnected from the main ship when under fire. Yeah, that's true. That's why it's a good idea to sometimes put any gyros you got on there on it. By the way, let's see how the gyros on this works. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Now let's see down here. No. Let's go here. Like so. We're just using ion maneuvering thrusters at the moment to get this thing into position. Okay. Calm down. I know, you're big. You're a big girl. I know. Let's get you down here. And we're going to back this up there. Oh, that's right. Before we do this, turn the shrink down. Okay, we're not quite there. There we go. And boom. Now the hydrogen tank's starting to fill up. Let's disconnect this for a moment so I can see where my tank is. I'm going to put the hydrogen tank there and put stockpile on and off. Connect, turn on, and that should enable us to just stockpile up just as quick as we can. Now, while that's working, I can hear my stuff working right now. I'm going to disengage these because we don't need the ion anymore. I really need to build some type of small ion thrusted ship that can fly up, grab hold of this, and just go with it. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Well, man, let's go back to P and go back to default. Alright.
So now, this is starting to power back up. It is refilling. Let me see how much refill we got going here. Let me see the refill. All right, tank is fully charged back up. Now, let me see. I can't remember how to set this damn thing up.
What about a ship that uses ever connectors or advanced rotors / hinges to easily swap between modules, giving the modules a front-mounted connector to allow for easy attachment to the main ship when not in use? How is that idea?
We've done something like that, Renegade. We did that with the crab. We've started to added kind of a push into it, and then this worked out pretty good. We built the one main ship to make that work with. This one, I don't know what we're going to do with it. I may deconstruct it completely. Now the point of this is recently we've had a mining drone come up. So now I have this going on. And I think we can make this work. I've just got to see how I can do this. So first off, let's disconnect. All right, okay. Automation sensor. I believe I need to make that this one Pam. And I believe I also need to make this Pam colon 2, I think. I don't know if I'm doing that correctly or not. Let me consult Captain Jack's video here for a minute. So give me a moment, folks. Bear with me. Bear with me while I look through some instructional... I read through some informative material so that I can do this properly. Okay. So Pam on that one. Okay. So the semicolon 1 has to be inside the Pam thing. So semicolon. We'll say 2. And see what that does. Now, I believe the next thing I need to do is do the programmable block. See if I remember how to do this content. Script. Edit. Okay. Browse scripts. It's not doing it. Oh, something happened here. Uh-huh. Okay. That was weird. Let me delete all this. That is weird. What in the...
Oh, wow. That is unusual. Frick, what is happening here? Okay. Get out of here. What in the world's happening? Okay. What in the hell? Well, that's weird. Okay, maybe because I did this. Let me disable this Pam thing. I bet that's what the problem is right now. Why is it not opening the screen for... Oh, what is happening here? Everything's just lighting up. I don't understand. That is weird. Why is it doing this? What has happened? Okay. Hold on a minute. Yes, yes. Save change before quitting. Let's load the game back up here. Is it possible that scripts are not enabled? Scripts are enabled. What the frick? Alright, let's load back in. That is... Please tell me it's just a dang glitch. And I may have solved it. No, go up here. No, not that. Let's go here to script. Edit. What the hell? Tell me this isn't bugged. Okay. Alright. Let's break this down. This is really weird. This is gonna suck if I can't get this to work. Because then all this work will have been for nothing. Okay. Content. Script. It won't let me browse scripts. What the hell's happening here? It's just lighting up. Why? Okay, something's going on here. Because for some reason it is not... Let me try something here. I'm gonna turn off... Whoops, I don't know what I did there. This has got me all jacked up. This is gonna suck if I cannot make this work. Let me try turning off the scripts for a moment. Actually, let's also look here. See, make sure there's not something that I've missed. I have no mods on. That's the thing that's irritating me. Alright, we're going to turn off scripts for a minute and see what happens, because there has been this issue I have run into in-game. Alright, let's see how this goes down. Okay, and it just tells me no, I can't do it. So... why? What is happening here that is preventing me Yeah, it's not making sense. It's not making sense. What's irritating right now is okay. That is irritating. Because it is just lighting up the screen for some reason. Why? Finally. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay. Let's go through here and see if we can find this stupid program. It should be in here. There we go. Okay. Don't ask me what I did, everybody. I just tapped the right and left mouse button until the stupid thing did what I wanted to do. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let me see here. I think I have to set this to Pam. Do I? Let's go check back to the video. So I got Captain Jack's video on here on how to set this up. I'm just watching how it sets up. Let's see how we set this crap up. Okay, let's see. We have a sensor here. So now the sensor, I have to set it to Pam. And then the helm here, I think I've also got to set it to Pam. What was I doing there? Okay. And then the programmable block, he has Pam on it as well. I don't know if I need that, but... Okay. So, let me see if I've got this working here. Let's go back into this and hit recompile, and then tell it to run real quick. And I can't see what the frick I'm supposed to do. It's not working. Why? Why? Okay, let me reset the helm here. We'll do Pam 2. We'll try that. Still not working. Okay, hold on, let me try this here. Let's do none there. Large display, no, scripts. Oh, come now. This is annoying. It's not working. That is so annoying. See, this thing I don't like about scripts. I really have no idea what I'm doing with scripts. Okay. Let me go back down here to the script thing. I'm gonna take it off, hopefully. Okay, let's remove all this. Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. Let's remove all that. And we'll delete all that. I'm having to double click for some reason. Alright, now I got everything set up the way it needs to be done. Just copy that to editor. Oh, yeah, I'm having to hit both of the buttons at the same time, apparently. Recompile. Run this baby. And it's still not giving me a screen to work with. Why? Do I need to... cancel that. Let me see. Is there something I'm not doing here? Wait, hold up. I think I know what I did wrong. I think I know what I did wrong. Hold on. This has just been a nightmare. Okay, we'll go back up here. I think that's supposed to be different. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but we'll find out. Programmable block. Oh, it worked! It worked! I just saw it work. Yes, it worked! Alright, here we go. It's working now. Okay. Now what do I do? here's the fun part. G. Let's go to G here. Like right now I'm just watching Captain Jack's video while he does this. And we'll go to run. And we'll do this as up. Okay. And we'll do this again, I believe. Down. Make sure this doesn't have to be like... Okay, yeah, down. And what's the other one? Apply. Okay. No, not comply. Apply. My dear Lord. That is how you spell apply, isn't it? We're going to find out here in a minute. Now, this is something cool about doing this that I think is rather interesting. Okay. We got all that. Let's see. Let's see here. Oops, wrong thing. Let's go up, up. Alright, can y'all see that right there on the screen? That's right, we have figured out a script. Jack has got to do more of these, I swear. I would do them myself, but I ain't got a fucking clue what I'm doing when it comes to doing the, what is it? I ain't got a freaking clue what I'm doing when it comes to this crap. So, now I have this record path and set home. I can do that. And then I gotta set up the mining job. Wrong sensor direction. What? Do I have the wrong sensor on there? Eh, we better fix that. Oh, it's upside down. Oh, good lord. We'll just cut this off here.
Inventory full.
Oh, God, seriously. Well, the inventory got full. I didn't realize I had that much stuff in my inventory. Let's go up here, see if I can find something I don't need. Yeah, we don't need this. Let me put this in here. No, actually, cancel that. I need that. I don't need those. That'll help, I think. he says as he goes back to grind down the sensor that he put on here. Okay. Now, let's go over here. It is just a nightmare to make some of this stuff work, let me tell you. Actually, it said the sensor was in the wrong direction. Maybe that's the direction it's supposed to go? The thing is supposed to be set up like that. Let's see what it does. If it gives me a fit, I'll know why. Alright, sensor should be in the right direction this time around. Let me access this back panel here. Control panel, automated sensor. Okay, and let's see what it says now. Setup complete. Okay, folks, we seem to have done this. Now what I need to do is watch how this is done. Okay, how do we do this? How are we going to do this? Let's hop in here now. Let's look down here. Okay, what I got to do. I'm going to lock this thing in place. Okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to hit confirm on this. Nope, that was wrong. Go up, that was the wrong one. Do this. Okay. And do that. I'm going to try and be as gentle as we possibly can with this. That's going to be an interesting path for that to go on, because it's going to go right through my ship deal, but oh well. Oh well. We'll just deal with it. Alright, we're going to go right about here, I think would be the best option. Now, back to V. And we're going to look back down here, and I'm going to hit 5 again. Down here, and we're going to hit 5 a second time. While I'm at it, sensor field range. Okay, that's pretty good size, I think. How deep does it go? Let's set that to a really good depth. Height, depth. We'll go 40 meters with the depth. And the width, we'll increase it to that. Okay. And oh, is it working? Is it work? What are you doing? Where'd it go? I didn't do the job. I didn't do the job. Oh shit. Yeah, that little lip is going to become an issue. You know what? Let's just end that right now. Okay. What just happened here? Okay, what is happening? Waiting for uranium. What? Let me see here. Electrical. Okay, I'm pulling uranium from this warfare reactor. Where is it? Right here? Wait, why is there no connection there? That should be connected. Wait, why can I not? That's weird. That's weird. Is that why I didn't do what it was supposed to do? Wait, what is the connection issue? What is not connected? Go in here and look. Did I not connect something up? No, this is connected. What in the world? What does it need? Maximum uranium to work? Let me go over here and check. We'll see if that helps. Let me go through here. I got that. We'll throw all this in there and see if that doesn't help it. It says it's waiting on uranium, so maybe that's the issue. Oh, yeah, that was a problem. Okay. Now there's some reason why it's not connecting to the rest of the system. We have a disconnection somewhere. There's a disconnection somewhere on the ship. Crapola. I don't need that. It's connected everywhere else. Why is it not working over there? Wait, has it got an iron already? Oh my god, it's working. It works. It works. Yes, little drone. Go do my bidding. Now I gotta figure out why this isn't connecting up here. Why is it not connecting? Is there there's not a conveyor sorter. Let me see what the status of this thing is. Alright, ship is full. Okay, this is why I need multiple refineries, because now my iron ore is all jacked up. Let me think here. Let me pull some stuff here. Let me pull some crap. There we go. We'll pull this off. Okay, so we know it'll work. We know it'll work. I know I can make it work. That's the good thing. I know I can make it work. We have success now. I've literally never used scripts. What about a ship that uses ever connectors or advanced rotor hinges to easily swap between modules? Give the modules a front-mounted connector to allow for easy attachment to the main ship. I've actually considered the idea of just putting a rotor in front of a small ship underneath the cockpit and just having it rotate back and forth how I want it. Also, since you're in space, you could make a transplantable drill rig that you could set up and forget about using cargo drones to ferry ore to and from it back to base. Also, Renegade Money, yeah, sometimes shit just doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's true. How many programs do you got? Yes. I've got a few of them, actually. Jack Dawes, I've literally never used scripts. Neither. I've used them for a few things. This is just one of them. Yeah, I don't watch Jack. John Riso. Hello. Hello, John Riso. How you doing? Yeah, Jack's got some pretty good stuff. He's one of the guys that I watched for a long time. I think what we need to do here is we need to cut this off right there, just like that. And I'm going to put in a sorter block. And then I'm going to... Oh wow, that's going to be a fun one. That's going to be a fun one. See, I got room for more of these to come in and do some cool stuff, so... I need interior plates for this dang sorter. Wonderful. Let's throw everything in there. And while I'm at it, go to production, and we're going to cook up about 100 of these. And I'm also going to make this one do about 100 steel tubes. There we go. Alright, we got all the components. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up to ores. Any ore that I want. There we go. Now let's whitelist this baby here. That's blacklist mode. Whitelist mode enables me to just set this to ore. It should. It's not emptying it. Okay. That didn't work. Not the way I wanted it to, at least. So... we're just going to go down the list. Add cobalt. And where is it? Gold ore. Add ice, because that's something I need. Add iron ore. Magnesium ore. Nickel ore. Platinum ore. Silicon ore. Silver ore. And uranium ore. There we go. And set it to drain all. And it should be working.
Energy low.
Oh, crap, I just got smacked by my own drone. Okay, it's working now. Holy shit, this is awesome. So, I have a drone that just goes out here and just gets me ore. It goes in at a nice pace, too. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. That is so cool. I love that. That is awesome. That's amazing. I love that. That's awesome. It just flies back to base. It sets itself down. Chong. Yes. Now I need. Now what are we refining now? Okay. So it's going through about 2,000 uranium, which is a problem for me right now. But that's amazing. That's amazing right there. See, this is what scripting can do. So now I have a drone that's going to keep going in to about a meter, to about a depth of 40 something meters into this asteroid, and keep grabbing me equipment. It's going to keep working like this. So now I don't have to do much. I just have to start setting up stuff to start building things. No, frick it. We need a whole lot of just baseline materials. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. First of all, what I'm gonna do,
Critical.
I gotta get over here and I gotta get some stuff, because that's going to make things go a lot more interesting. And I'm going to have to modify that thing's path at some point. I'm going to have to stop it, put it back on the deal, modify its path, and send it over. Now, the other thing is, I don't understand why it's not filling up with uranium, because it didn't do that before I put the sorter on. That's an issue. That's a very big issue, that it's doing that without the sorter on it. So that's creating a major problem that I think I probably can just solve by taking the thing off of it. The battery should have a fairly long power time. If not, I can just add more batteries to the side of this thing and just make it work. Here we go. It is just doing its thing. Like, other than the one deal. Well, anyway, let's go back in here to the refining area, where we need this going. Alright, production here. I need 2,000 of that, and 2,000 of those. Let's see how that works out. Can we get some silicon wafers in here, maybe? Assembler 2. 2,000 of those. 3,000 of those. That'll just be those there. Assembler 3. 3. 3. There we go. And then assembler 4. Oh, what do I want out of assembler 4? We've got some silicon wafers in there, but that's not going to get me everything I need. So, this is the fun part, because now, since I know where my ores are, I could set this thing to go out and just get random stuff. See, how deep is it going? It's going to go this deep. It's going to go deep, and then it's going to come over here, and it's going to start in. It's just going to do this whole area of this asteroid. I'm going to have so much frickin' iron, it's not even going to be funny. And then on top of that, I can build another one if I want. What I want to see... Oh, come back here, you. Come back here. Ah, shoot. Even if this is just a small miner that doesn't have a whole lot of space, just the fact that I have a constant stream of stuff is amazing. So let me look here.
Okay. Battery's at 100%.
What was that? I thought I heard a pop somewhere.
Literally, the idea for this thing, there is actually a piece of equipment they have now. They have a... It's basically a front-end loader, like a bulldozer, but it's a scooter. That's where this idea come from, to build it like this. Was to build a front-loader scooter, basically. That, when turned on... Oh god, this thing just works. Holy crap, it's amazing. Let's pop this up here. You can see what I'm looking at. Oh, nice. Nice. Look at that. And we've got more coming. Holy crap. And I can send this thing anywhere I want. I can have 2 or 3 of these things going and getting different types of ores. Now the issue is I need to build another refinery that can take the positions that we've got now, or what I've got at the moment, and make that work. So this is just gonna be going out there doing its thing. I've got room for at least 2 more refineries. I need nickel and I need silver, or magnesium. Then we're gonna need cobalt, and then I'm also going to need a refinery for what is it? Magnesium. And then I've got to find platinum and silver. But it is working. I do need to put a beacon on this thing, though. I just realized I built this thing and I did not put an antenna on it. Ha. But it works. It works so dang well. Now, what I really need is a 3D printer so I can just print these bad boys off, as many as I need, turn them loose. I kind of wonder if it'll hurt it if I take the freaking one deal off. What I'll probably do, I'm just so excited that this is working. Okay, I was able to build something that actually works, and works well, I might add. Oh, it's going back in there. It is just going to keep getting me iron. When is this stupid mega refinery going to get done with all this dang uranium? Inventory. Good lord. Sir, you have too much. We have to replace it and get us some more iron, please. Actually, let's do this. We need silicone, we need magnesium. Just start pulling that stuff up. We'll eat through this stone real fast. What do we look here? Oh, good. Look at that. We are just building stuff like crazy. Good God, I have 195,000 iron already from this thing. I have enough iron, I can literally shut this thing down and just make it go get something else. And I think I will. I think I'm going to do that. The issue that I'm running into with this right now, oh God, this is just great. The problem is now refining. I don't have the refinery capacity to do this. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna have to build a crap ton of refineries just to keep up with this stupid little drone. That's insanity. Let's do it. We're gonna build us another refinery here because we need one. Why? I need one. It's not a matter of want, it's a matter of need. Okay, let's see. What do we need for this? We need 20 metal grids. I think we have that. Let's fly to about here. What I need steel plates. I'm going to have that. Like, we're going to be able to build this thing. No issues. No friggin' issue anymore. I just need some iron, steel plates. That's it. That's all we need. That's all we need. Booyah. We have a second one. Now, I think somehow... That's an issue. Somehow, yeah, I'm gonna have to set up a way to make this all work. It shouldn't be difficult. Let's do this, boys. Where's my metal grids? Let's see, Industrial Assembler 1, we've got nothing really happening here. Come on. Alright. I'll probably have to do like a reset. Holy crap, we're at 2... God, I'm gonna have to stop this thing at some point because it is just, it's working too good. It's too good. It's working too efficiently. Alright, it's building up more metal grids. We just need about 8 of them. That's about it. All components successfully withdrawn. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Look at that. We now have 2 industrial assemblers. We're going to be able to really do some cool stuff. It is just, I'm going to have to shut that thing down and make it go get something else. Because I have too much ore. Good Lord, I've got 200,000. Did you not see how much is in this thing now? Like, look at this mess. I've got 261,000 iron ore from just that little joker going out there and grabbing stuff. This is the best thing. I'm so glad Jack did that tutorial. I'm gonna have to thank him for it. I'm telling you, man, that just made things easier right now. So right now, the series of industrial assemblers up here are just going 9-0. We are pulling power at this point. We are making things work. Things are just working. We've got a second refinery that once I get it up and running is going to work a lot better. Now the kicker here is I need to connect these 2 areas. So the first thing that's going to have to happen, this is the first thing that's going to have to happen. I'm going to have to start doing some sorting pretty soon. We're going to yank a block from here, I believe, is what we're going to do. I'm going to close off this section. Or no, I'm not. I'm just going to run it up here. And then connect it right into this conveyor right here. And what will happen is, the very first thing that will happen is this sorter will grab stuff and just start throwing it into the first machine right here. And then we'll just go from there. That's what will happen. So let's go over here for a minute. I've got some steel plates on me. We can build a few more. Build there. Build there. And put that T-junction in. Now, what I want to do... Lips, sup, I'm still asleep. Okay, so I don't know if you've seen what's happening here, but we actually made this stupid thing work. It is currently drilling a hole. Look, here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes. Here it goes. This is so flippin' cool. I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna hop into the cockpit real quick so you can see what we're doing. So, just awoke. Okay, yeah, dude, left. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out, man. Check this out. All right, baby. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, it's still drilling. Okay, it's continuing. So this thing is now continuing on to its quest to get me ore. Now it's full. Watch this. I'm not controlling this. I'm not controlling this. Look, I'm gonna hop off. Look, it is. I am not controlling this baby. This is not automations. This is just thing. 8 a.m. Yeah, you're gonna love this. Check this out, man. Watch this baby. It goes in. It sets down. It is now automatically going to give me something. This beats the Mega Drill's butt. Okay, it just kicks the Mega Drill's butt because I am sitting pretty on. That's just been this last couple minutes. It's at 303,000 iron. I'm gonna have to stop it here soon and tell it to quit because it's just gonna keep getting more iron. That's it. It will not stop. I love it. I love it. It's amazing. I love it. It's working. Oh, come on. I can withdraw that motor. All components withdrawn successfully. Yes. Check that out. Oh, good lord. That's amazing. Now we just got to connect all this to this. Okay, let's go here. Calm down, you flipping system. I know. You're freaking out right now. But it's okay. I got you. Yeah, what we engineers wanted from the start of the game? Yes. Yes. And we have it now. I did this all myself. Used a tutorial from Captain Jack to make it work. We have a second mighty unit, which is now pulling more iron. Yes, automatic mining. That's what's happening right now. And it's still going over there. Look, it just goes right back to where it's got to go. And it starts, why can I see the back of this cave? It's going to start from this end of the cave and just start working its way back. And I'm sitting here looking at this thinking, I need another one of these so that we can continue the trend of auto mining. So it can just automatically mine all the way through the entire system. See, it goes in, it doesn't take a whole lot. It's a very lightweight system. But as soon as it grabs what it needs, it takes off. Now, there is going to be an issue going on with this where it's going to probably need to have more uranium at some point, so I'm going to have to put some uranium in it. But see, it uses its sensor. Click. And more iron is coming in. Like I said, I'm going to have to shut that thing down on the iron deposits because, good God, it is just pulling iron right now. It is insane. Now, the other thing is I've got to hook up a couple of connectors and everything here. I am going to set this one to iron. And I think somewhere along here, I'm going to put a conveyor in to stop anything from coming into this system. Up here, this upper system. And we're going to prevent anything from coming in here. And we're going to set that up as ores only. So then there'll be this one main system that'll go through. But the only thing that's going to go through here, or that's going to come out, is I'm going to have another sorter here at the end that says nothing is coming through here except for ingots. And then I should have a central piping system here that will work with everything else. And then I can just shove some other stuff in here. Like, I think I can use some old piping and stuff like that, make it all look really nice. I don't know. I think, see the thing just, look, here it comes again. Another load of iron. Another freaking load of iron. I mean, good God. How much do we have now? How much iron do we have? Let's take a look here. This is just, I'm a kid in a candy store right now. Oh, what? 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 Get back here. Yeah, my screen just went all crazy. We have 342,000. Good Lord. Does it work with other ore deposits, or do you have to tweak the settings? Like, if you moved to another asteroid? No, 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 it doesn't. So what you do is, it's very simple. Let me go get it real quick, and I'll show you how this thing just operates while it sits here and just does its thing. So, right down here, I've actually created this program system here. This has mining behavior, all the stuff. You see this little black screen right here at the bottom. This is the actual script that's working. It's a script that's working. Pretty plug and play. You've got to label some things as Pam. Now, what it does is I set it up to the distance I need to go. And what it does is it will then, I start at where I want this thing to work at. I pilot it to the ore deposit. I can then use the settings here because I've got these setting points here that I've set in. So you'll see I can move through here. And if I want, I'll see like 3 is up, 4 is down, 3 is up, 5 is confirmed. And I just set those up from the system. So they're just like things you can work with. You take it to an asteroid, and it sets up a grid in which it's going to start cutting into. So when we get over here, I'll show you. I've specifically set this thing to 440 meters. But you can see where it is cutting. It is cutting a set area out of this rock. And then you just set it, because wherever you turn on your sensor grid so you can see where your sensors are at, and then it takes a picture, or somehow the script figures up a picture of where this area is you want mined out, and then it just goes and just mines it. It fills up to a certain point, and then it turns around and goes. So yeah, you don't have to do anything. I can use this same miner to run off and go mine something else if I want. Like right now, like I said, this thing has been working constantly. It's not the fact of it's the fact that it can just work consistently. I've got a little drone that is just going out and doing this consistently grabbing stuff, bringing it back. It's refilling its hydrogen tanks and everything, so it doesn't run completely out of hydrogen. What I can do now is I can tell it to stop. I can grab hold of this thing. I can move it to where I want it to go. Then if I want to go to another asteroid, or I want to do another ore, I just turn the thing on, fly it to the ore, set the grid, and I can widen the grid, I can make it taller, I can make it deeper, however I want to make the grid, and I just turn this thing on and tell it to run. And it immediately moves to the first part of the grid, and it goes. So it's going to sit here, and it's going to burrow into about the same distance as this part of the hole. When it's done, it'll move to the next one. And it'll keep doing that until it digs a pretty nice little hole out here. And when it is done, it'll come back. So this thing is just going to sit here and mine me ore. And I can make several of these. I can make... I'm thinking what I need is at least 4 of them. I probably don't need 1 for each refinery or 1 for each ore. I just need 4 of them because they seem to be able to bring in more iron than a single refinery can handle. If I'm pulling in more iron than a refinery can handle, I can guarantee you I'm going to have more issues later on down the road. So right now I've got 2 refineries working, 2 industrial refineries working. This thing is pulling more material in than those can handle at the moment. It's like right here. We're looking at this. We're pulling this all in. It's still putting stuff in, even with 2 refineries pulling hard. So I can just build up a supply of iron and stuff, and then this thing would just sit here and work it. I can set my individual refineries to run one ore at a time. So yeah, you can take this to another asteroid. Now, there are problems. I did have to cut the roof off here to make it work. That's an issue. If you're going to go, you're going to have to be real gentle with it. But now I've got all the freaking steel plates I need. I can build 4 more bays for these things and build a 3D printer. I can probably take this with the script inside of it, 3D print me another one, and then send it down there and make it get the gold, and then send another one and get uranium while I also make other things work. Speed module? Yeah, probably. I can put a speed module. That's one of the things I did with this setup I did. I just realized I could just set all the modules I need on here and just work on them whenever I had to. So it's like, this is working perfectly. I'm also going to cut this bottom section out here and just put like a catwalk system in. And that way I can walk through here and do all sorts of stuff. I'm probably going to just catwalk the far out of this area right in here and just make it all work real good. And it's going to be amazing when I get done. I'm going to have like a bunch of refinery capabilities. I don't know, I may add another 2 assemblers, because this is turning into, with this thing working like it's going, this is turning into a major operation. This makes a whole difference in mining, because now I don't need, I just need to know where the ore is at. Turn this thing on and let it just work. And it just sits there and just eats out everything. It's just going to eat out the asteroid as it works on it. Well, let's see. It's probably going to move to like the next location here pretty soon. Yeah, so it's going to come in. It's going to tear into this. And then it's going to move over and probably go to the next location here. And once it's done here, once it reaches the end, it's going to move back over to this first section, go down, and then start burrowing again. This thing will just sit here and mine as long as it's got power. Like, frick. I don't have to do nothing. I could go over here, literally, and set a bunch of these things up on an asteroid belt, a couple of small ones, and at the speed that they would operate, they would tear into an asteroid in just a few minutes. I mean, some asteroids have multiple ore deposits. You could just set these guys up and just have them start pulling ore deposits, and then just, all I need now is just storage for everything. The refineries will run all day long. All day we are going to have refineries working. I mean, this noise right here. Hear the ambience. Progress. It's just working at the moment. Yeah, I need to put a catwalk in here or something. I need to put a catwalk in. A couple of catwalks, actually. We'll need to put a couple catwalks in right here, right up next to this wall. And then, frick, I can add another one of these if I want. I actually have, if I can get, I need another one to build. I need to refine this one, basically, so it's a lot harder to break. Build another one that I can turn on, and then I'm probably going to send that out for either, let's see, what have I got out here? Let's see. See, we got nickel and ice up this way. It's about 5 kilometers out. We've got silicone at 6 kilometers. I mean, at 4 kilometers, I got magnesium. I can just pull all the magnesium one. I just need silver and platinum, and I'm set. So I got nickel and silicone out there at like 1,500 meters. I can just, once I get to where I can start building more equipment. Now I'm gonna have to fix this because it is going through this area. Like right here, look, it is already starting the next area. So now here we go. It's gonna start building. It's gonna start here and start pushing into another part of the grid. It's amazing. I'm loving this. It's also 1:21 where I'm at, and I'm gonna have to go to bed here in a minute. But this is an awesome accomplishment right here. We have this little guy going out there doing exactly what it's supposed to do. I wish they would do a PAM system where it would find grids and just start welding them up. That would be cool. That would honestly be cool. But just in this one medium cargo container, this thing has pulled in almost 400,000 kilograms of freaking iron. Yeah, 400,000 kilograms of iron. And this thing's just running back and forth. It's wonderful. Now I have the production to start building all this crap I need. Everything I need, I can start building it. Now, the problem I've got is I need silver and I need platinum so I can make more thruster components. But that's not an issue. It's just a matter of time before I find one. That's it. So, let's see. Where is... Do I have any cobalt? Yeah, I got cobalt at 1,300 meters out. So I'll have to send it out to go get that. Cobalt, I think, is going to be the next thing I need to get because I don't have anything near me. I'm hoping it can go that distance. But it's only 1,300 meters. So if I fly it out there, I can get the cobalt I need and have it start refining cobalt. Yes, it will mine stone, but once it fills up, it'll just bring it back and it'll set it up. That's the cool thing about this. It'll mine anything. It's a very simple system. But yeah, if it's in a box, but you can set the box to whatever size you want. If there's like you get like 1,000 stone, what's the big deal? When you got something that's going into areas like this and just burrowing in and making a nice little square for you, I think it'll push out to about this point. But it'll grab any ore in an area. So I've got all this iron. This is going to go much faster now for everyone watching. This is going to become just a speedy little project. I'm going to be able to just start punching and building everything I need to build with. It also means I'm probably going to rebuild the crab at some point. Here it goes. It's completely done, and it's going back. I could set this thing to go get some cobalt, get about a couple 100,000 cobalt, just so we can start building up. The other thing I need to go check those other asteroids. I got the A-wing. We could power that thing up and go find it later. I could take this apart. Like right now, man, I can build anything on the ship. This is just a massive jump in technological advancement. Where normally I just put a big drill out there and just drill as much stone and to get all the magnesium and silicon I need. This thing can go out and go get it for me. Well, if I've got 2 more of these, it's wonderful. But see, I can get magnesium, so all my one stuff is solved. I've got 2 more magnesium at 13 kilometers out. We've got several asteroids I haven't even looked at yet, so I need to check them out, see if I can find some silver and platinum. That may be something we're going to get here pretty soon. This thing is obsolete before it even got started. It's gotten us to a point, but it is ultimately obsolete. I need to tear it apart and put all the parts back in and make more of these little guys. But I need this to go out and get me some cobalt, because with the cobalt and the energy low ingots and everything, it's going to work out just perfectly. Now the other problem I'm having here is, okay, good, my oxygen and everything went back up. I was wondering about that. So I can set this to go get ice. I can set this to go get anything. The best part is I just need one of them. I mean, feel free to look back on the stream. We had a time, didn't we, chat, getting this stupid thing to work, and now it works. It's like, what am I gonna do with myself? Because I now have, look, I'm so excited I'm running into the station. I have
so much time to just screw around at the moment. And the other issue is this port right here that's going to be running through. So I'm probably going to... well, screw it. We have all the junk in the world right now. So yeah. And now I just got to put in a couple conveyors. I've got to add some stuff in here. I figured out what I can do in these little post-op areas right here, though. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set in. I'm going to go right in these little extra areas. I'm going to pull out a piece of conveyor on that main tube line. And then I'm going to put in a couple of turrets. So these guys have plenty of cover. So if they run back and they get to position and something comes and tries to take them out, it just blows them out of the sky. Yeah, but this is just one little guy. I can get a bunch more going. I can take down these other units. Like the A-wing is still going to be a thing. We're keeping the A-wing, okay? It's staying. It's staying. I love the A-wing. We're going to make more A-wings, but we're going to get some more cobalt. We're going to make put some of this ion thrusters back. Try to rebuild the ion thrust capability of this ship a bit more so that we can get some thrusters going and get it moving. I'm probably going to convert this section here. I'll probably cut this off right about in here and then just expand that area over and make a big massive hangar bay for the A-wings. And we'll have just a bunch of A-wings. Probably pull it out this way a bit and clamber it over, or I'll just use what I got here. That would be enough to keep the A-wing in. And we can put 2 or 3 A-wings inside this thing. I may even... I may just grab it right here and just pull it the rest of the way out, because I'm going to take this ion thruster out eventually, and I'm going to take the other ion thruster out. So yeah, not a bad little stream. We took time, but now we have a working drone that's just getting us the iron we need. Now I just got to get some cobalt, which I'll have to make this thing do later, and then I'll have to get some magnesium, some silicone, because that's what I need for all. Once I get cobalt, I've got everything I need for all the other stuff I need to build. And just look, it's just working its way in. It's going to keep doing this until it finishes up the job. And once it's done, it'll come back, it'll sit down, and I'll be like, hey, okay, let's do a different job. So now, a couple of drones like this make a real mining ship possible, because here's the thing. A while back someone mentioned that they wanted to see more of the mining ship I was originally building, and I stopped building because of the computer crash and everything. Now that's really possible. Building a couple simple burrow miners like this and then having them go out. I mean, this thing is just nuts. Once I figured out how to set it up, and that was the thing, chat. We all saw this, and Leps can see this now. When he goes back and watches, we had a tough time getting the system to work because we had all these weird glitches. I had this one weird glitch that I had to push both the right and left mouse keys in order to make the mouse select, which is weird. But once we got everything set up, it was one time sending this thing where I needed to go and just shoved it in there and off it went. I was like, oh crap, we had one problem with uranium. That was it. We had to put a little uranium inside this thing. But my question here is, I don't know how bad the battery drain is. I don't know if I need the uranium or not. It seems to be recharging on its own. So, I don't know how much of uranium I need. Look, it's already about to eat through this. And I don't know how far it's going to go. It'll probably go to about right here, I think. It'll do 2 more good runs, then it'll go back here and it'll just start wallowing out. We'll have us a nice big cave when it's over with. That's another thing. You could turn this thing on
while you're building a base, and just turn this sucker on, turn it loose inside the base, and let it go. Like, this has got to be the most efficient thing I have ever built on Space Engineers with this script. I am not joking. In the past several minutes, we have 400,000 iron ore. Looking up through here, we've got a lot of iron ore. It is nuts. I think I'm about to max that out. Am I about to max that out? Holy crap! That thing has got to stop. I can... Fuck. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. I'm sorry. You gotta stop. Get back over here. I gotta stop it. I gotta stop it. Okay, we have enough. We have enough. We have enough. We have enough. No, we have enough. Okay, 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 okay. Let me, stop. There we go. But yeah, look there. Oh yeah, I'm now having to stop it because I have so much freaking iron that I've got to wear it down into iron ore. And there's too much of it. It has filled everything to the brim. Like, I've got iron in all the connectors now. I've got iron here. I'm hoping to God I can carry all this stuff. I'll have to figure out... My good God. Every cargo container on the ships is full of something. Okay? We're running out of room. I'm going to have to build more cargo. Oh, man, that's just wild. That we've got this much now. That's insane. That thing works like a... Oh, man, it works like a madman. This is going to take forever to eat through. Even with the system I've got in place right now, it's going to take forever. And then on top of that, let me see here. Oh my God. I've got a few steel plates on me. I'm going to have to... I've got this refinery and the other refinery just going non-stop right now. I don't know. I probably don't even need an efficiency module. I probably just need a straight up speed module. This is going to have to just... It's just going to have to eat through all this iron. And then I'm going to have to go for some cobalt because I'm going to have to make storage. We're going to need at least 2 or 3 extra storage capacity for storage, and then that's what we're going to need for that. But right now I've created a new problem. I have too much of a good thing. I may have to set this thing to go get some ice. then I'm going to need somewhere to put all the dadgum hydrogen. Oh, this thing's all jacked up. What the heck? I didn't see these all jacked up. Well, I have everything I need to fix all this, so I'm getting tired too. Y'all been great tonight. I'm probably gonna do a stream on Tuesdays. I'm probably gonna do a stream on Tuesday nights too, just to double up and work on this. We're gonna have 2 streams a day. How does that sound? I'll do this at night. I'll try to get on a little earlier and work on it. But right now, that's something we're going to need. We're going to need more cargo storage. Now, I'm looking here. I don't see any more cobalt. What do I need for... What is doing... Ah, we need nickel. That's what we need. I did not realize that. Well, I've got cobalt. We are going to need at least 24 more metal grids so that I can start building more cargo storage for the ship. That means I'm going to have to build more storage. And the plan is... to undersling the storage, I'm going to use this block here. But the plan is to underslung the storage like right under here somehow. And then by doing that, that should give me the ability, that, or in all honesty, I could just start hooking in containers right here under the bottom. I'd just build a god-awful storage capacity right there. That is just ridiculous. And then just use the containment up here. I don't know how we're going to do that. All I know is right now I am just going 9-0. Trying to get all this done because we've got, I bet we've got over 500,000 iron. We're already eating through some of the iron ore right now. I've got plenty of equipment. I need magnesium, number one. That will help. And this little miner has just made life so much easier. I need to disconnect it and pretty it up. Add probably some more batteries so that it can maintain itself while it's out there. I think I need... How much does a battery hold? I think a large battery? What's a large battery hold? Alright, Warfare battery holds 1 megawatt. And a small battery holds 50 kilowatts. If I'm right, I think it's, what is it? 1,000? Oh, it's 200 kilowatts. So I think it's 1,000 kilowatts. I think I need like 5 to make the 1,000 to make the 1 megawatt. And I've already got 4 on here. Yeah. So I've got like one small Warfare battery's worth of things. Yeah, I add 2 more and that'll be more than enough power to get this thing from point A to point B. I don't even need the uranium at that point. This thing can just run on frickin' battery power. So now my big problem is I've got more ore than I know what to do with. This thing worked better than any miner I've ever built. Just so you guys understand this. This thing ran, that little miner down there did more work than anything I've ever built before. And it's just that one tiny little script and a bit of setup. Now I have my own drone miner, and all I've got to do is some tweaking. And this little boy down here, this bad little monster, can then be taken, and I can just power this sucker up, take it where I need to go, set it up, and then just set it on go. And it will just start gathering materials. I don't even know if I need another one, but I am going to get 2 just so I can pull in more materials. I'm going to need... Let me take a look at this thing here. Have we pulled anything out? Yeah, okay. We're dragging it down. We're dragging it down. It is just taking time right now. Dear God. Dear God. We've been pulling 2. Okay, we've got like 28,000. No, God, I'm going to have so many iron ingots. It's not even funny. Oh, when this ship is done. Oh, when this ship is done. And we have a monster that can be taken out there and just do some cool stuff with. So anyway, I'm going to have to do some interior work. We're going to have to build a few more refineries in this thing. I'm just going to go full industrial refinery. I was going to try and save some room, but that thing is working so well. It may pull. It may take a little bit longer because it's going to be all the way down there, pulling cobalt from all the way out there. But all I'd have to do is just ride that thing over there with an oxygen bottle, hook it up, make it start grabbing cobalt, and then ride it back. And if I have a second one, I can send it out there too. So I have two of them running back and forth. I think 4 is going to be the max. Because once you get past 4, you're going to be pulling so much ore, even at 13 kilometers out, you're going to be pulling so much ore in that you're not going to be able to maintain all of it. You're going to have the system. Well, I'll put it like this: I'm going to have a system set up in here that sorts all this stuff and specifically sets it to a specific refinery and just works it so everything's being burned through equally at the same time. But right now, that's a lot of iron ore. And it is just not going anywhere. Like I said, I bet there's still 5,000 and 500,000 in this thing, even as low as this is getting. It is tearing into it. It is eventually getting to it. Like, we're eventually eating through here. And it will eventually eat up all this iron, but I'm going to have god-awful amounts of iron. Look at that. We have 110,000 iron ingots. Just ingots of iron. This thing works so much better than I hoped it would. And I know I haven't done much since this happened, but it's like, that's just a major little accomplishment right here. I don't have to do much anything else. I just need this. This is all we need right here. This one miner is enough to get everything done. Now, what I will need to do is I'll have to go back. I'll have to get, I'll have to make some more. Once I get the refineries up to full capacity where one can just work, and then, like Lep said, 110,000 iron doesn't last long. Yeah, I still have probably 400,000 iron ore to eat through. And if I need more, I just pull this thing out and just throw it in there and let it go to town. It may not last long for it. You're right. Like Renegade Bundy's right. It's not going to last very long. But in comparison to how fast I got it, and just how efficiently this thing worked, I'd let it kept going if I hadn't run out of storage. It just kept bringing, because that thing would have just kept going. It'd have mined this entire asteroid if I let it do it. But that's what I'm gonna have to do. Next time we're gonna take that thing out there and we're gonna make it do some cobalt, because we need cobalt.
Energy low.
Like, I have so much damn iron right now that has to be worked through. And now I'm at a point with just iron ore that I normally am with like cobalt or some other bull crap like that. Usually you go out, you find a rare material, you build it up, and then you're just sitting there running through it the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, and it's going to pull, but I'm like halfway to 1,000,000 already. That's what I'm saying. I'm halfway to 1,000,000 iron ingots just to build the base up. Just to build a massive base. So it's not like you're not I'm not dogging you, man. I'm just saying the efficiency of this thing to get from point A to point B, and if I have 4 of them working at once, dear God, it's going to be insanity. Because now it's I need cargo to store all this crap in, and then I'm going to need more refineries to make this thing work. I'm going to need at least a refinery for each material so that I can just keep rotating. I can just keep burning through all of it at one time. And then the speed modules. I'm going to need the speed modules to go just as fast as possible. How much is a speed module? What's a speed module require? Where are the modules? I love how I can look at this game and do this multiple times and still not know where it is. Here we go. Oh, there's a speed module. That only require, I'm only going to need nickel and iron for this, and maybe some silicone. There's yield. There's also power saving modules. But we're going to be pulling, it's going to be pulling, my brain don't work. I was dogging my ability to make sentences. Yeah, it's all right. It's late. It's late for me too. My brain is sitting here trying to wrap around what's just happened, and I'm just about to like lose my crap because it's worked so well. It has worked so freaking well. I couldn't believe how much. Like my iron issues are solved for now. If I need more iron, I can just throw one of these on there and let it go to town. I need to take this thing and turn it loose on the cobalt. I really do. I really need to turn it loose on cobalt, but I'm just going to let it sit there for a minute. I'm going to let that thing just go run. It's only 4:47 here. Oh, I don't know where you're at, man. In my head, I say what I want to type, but my fingers do some random crap. Yeah. I got D&D in like 4 minutes. Oh, cool, dude. You're doing D&D. Leps, more cargo. All the ore. Yeah, we're going to get all the ore. Because the way this challenge ends is I eventually get a jump drive. And I get this thing built up enough to where I can do a jump and jump out of here. That's how we're getting out of this system. I may have to blow out the back end of this thing and just increase the thruster bank area and add maybe 2 or 3 more. Add probably 2 more thrusters, I think. Maybe just 1 more thruster back here, and then when I finish up the front, I'll probably put 3 main thrusters in the front, and then we'll work on the side thrusters and all the other stuff. I'm an Aussie. Oh, cool. 40 minutes. I wish 4 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, my tabletop is MechWarrior, is BattleTech, and that is a wild little thing in its own right. Which, by the way, if you guys want to see me play some MechWarrior on here, I have MechWarrior Mercenaries. I can sit there and play that, and you guys can get that if you ever want to break from Space Engineers, which I don't know if y'all want to or not, but we could do that. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some guns right here in these central block sections. I need to finish up these I need to finish up these launch bays because this thing works too well to not have more of them, and just let it do all the ore mining. Because once I find platinum, man, once I find like platinum and silver, I just set this thing up and just turn it loose on it. It's just going to just annihilate things. And I built this thing. God, I have no idea. I have MechWarrior, but no one to play with. Do you have MechWarrior or, like, I'm just wondering, is it tabletop, is it MechWarrior or BattleTech? Because they're one can be they can both be played with each other, but you can actually plug the MechWarrior tabletop game into the BattleTech tabletop game, and you can have a much bigger experience with it. That's a cool one. What I've got online in terms of video games is MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and I've got all kinds of mods. Mercenaries? Oh yeah, that's cool. You've got Mercenaries on there. That's what I should do. I should get a Merc team together, and we ought to just go out there and blow mechs up. What I want is a Timberwolf. That's one of my favorite mechs. That and the Axeman, or the Hatchet, the Axe mech or Hatchet mech, however it's called. It depends on what time frame it's on. It's just it's just this psycho mech that comes at you. Big, tall, skinny mech running down through there with a lumberjack axe and an autocannon 20. It just starts bearing down on whatever it has. You start bashing things with it. That, and I also like the Hunchback. Usually I will rip the lasers off that thing and just up the armor on it and give it 2 medium battle fists and just start upgrading the battle fists and the engine until it gets to a point where it's just running down things, shooting it and blasting it. Yeah, classic Hunchback. I'm not using the swayback method of the Hunchback. If y'all have ever watched Tex and the Black Pants Legion, if you are a fan of mech, if you like the MechWarrior thing, hey, if I join you, I'll be the have a clue while I figure shit out. God, that would be a hell of a stream right there. I have to get some more guys together for that one. I need 2 more guys to make that one work well. But I am considering I've wanted to do something with Space Engineers with all the subscribers, and I'm planning on doing that at some point. I haven't figured out what though. I'm trying to figure that out now. But hopefully this thing will get done, and I can get out of this sector of space, and we'll do something else. Nerds, it's not like I'm jelly or something, because I have no one to play that kind of game with. Yeah, so yeah, if you guys are interested in MechWarrior, I really, really suggest either Armor Frog, Mage Leader, and Tex from the Black Pants Legion. Tex is amazing. Okay, you've got to just Tex sitting there talk. Just type in Tex. Look up Tex in the Black Pants Legion and the Battle of Tukiad. The way he describes that, it is an art form. It is soothing to listen to that. I play a game called Hawken. Yeah, I played that back in the day. I play a brawler mech and a heavy armored missile launcher mech. Yeah, you can build those. With the, I don't know if y'all are familiar with the clan mechs, but when you get into like clan mech territory, the clan mechs are ridiculous. Especially, I've got mods which put the clan mechs up. You can have like the omnipods with the mechs. My favorite is the Timberwolf. I love the story behind that Timberwolf. So, okay, lore dump right now before I go. Lore dump for you guys. Daddy Badger's going to sit down and recant some clan history here. So, the clans, if y'all don't know, are a bunch of eugenicist type retards, communist eugenicists, most of them. They have a whole lot of issues. They're very badly flawed. And they're out there, in the periphery. So the way MechWarrior works is the Star League basically falls apart, and then everyone goes into a freaking dark age, the periphery and the inner sphere, except Kerensky, who takes the entire SLDF, which is the Star League Defense Force, goes out into the very far reaches of the universe, and creates a warrior caste system that basically still has the same Star League tech they had before. They just keep building it. So they're out there building it, and Clan Wolf, who is arguably the best damn group of clanners ever to grace BattleTech, they're the smart ones who think their way around problems, where the rest of the clanners just like trying to bash their way through them. The Wolves, Clan Wolf sits out there and they go, we should develop a new mech. So they end up developing the Timberwolf, which is like a heavy mech. But the Timberwolf is arguably one of the best mechs in the game. It is probably number 2 the most popular mech. It's the most recognized. It is the second most recognizable one next to the Atlas. And if y'all played, you know what the Atlas looks like. The Timberwolf is the dorkiest looking mech out there because it's a Mickey Mouse looking mech. It's got 2 massive missile launchers mounted to a rounded cockpit, 2 little arms that stick off like a frickin' T-Rex, and it runs on reverse joint legs. It's the most unusual looking thing. So Clan Wolf makes this thing. It's an amazing mech. And then the rest of the clan show up. Jade Falcon and their bullcrap show up there and they go, well, comrade, that's a nice little mech you got there, but it's not your mech, it's our frickin' mech. And Clan Wolf goes, no, this is our mech. Mind you, they're already mass producing this thing. And the rest of the clans go, no, it's our mech, not your mech. Give us your mech. And Clan Wolf goes, no, we're not going to give it to you. And the rest of the clans go, if you don't give it to us, we're going to come down there and take it. And Clan Wolf just kind of looks at this situation. They've got the best mech ever made. They're going to fight them on their home turf. They know the terrain. They have all the tactical advantages. And Clan Wolf just goes, okay, Mun Lab, motherfuckers. And proceeds to stomp the literal dog shit out of every other clan that shows up to try to take the Timberwolf. After that, the other clans learned their lesson. They're like, yeah, we're never doing that crap again. But, like, the God, the things that Clan Wolf has pulled off over the BattleTech history is nuts. They go in there and they send in a group of mercenaries they call the Wolves Dragoons. If any of y'all have ever played Mech Assault, you'll know what I'm talking about. They send in the Wolves Dragoons in there to, spy on the inner sphere before they go in there and fight. The Wolves Dragoons, in the ballsiest move ever seen, show up with a brand new mech no one's ever seen called the Annihilator. And they're just sitting. The Annihilator is just this big, giant Mecha Godzilla mech that's got all kinds of heavy. Well, I mean, I'll put it like this: it's as if you took the Psycho Kiryu from Kiryu Godzilla Mecha Godzilla from the last couple movies they did, and just made him more pro 2A. And then he's just out there sporting autocannons, just blowing stuff up. And Clan Wolf brings out this new mech, and there's a bit of a point in time where they're like, this might have been a mistake bringing out this kind of advanced technology. We might have just blown our cover. And then the noble houses come in and go, oh, that's a really cool mech you got. Here's some C-bills. We'd like to keep you on retainer. They're like, yep, these noble house people are dumb as fuck. We can get away with a lot of stuff. So they start just getting away with things. And then it's like when the clans show up, everyone's like, Clan Wolf, the Wolves Dragoons are going to help us. And the Wolves Dragoons are like, yeah, no, we're working for the clans. We've been spying on you guys, getting information and all this stuff. Battle of Tukied, that's where the clans ultimately lose. Clan Wolf's the only one that completes all their objectives, and that's because their Elcon basically calls them in, and he's like, okay, they're like, okay, you guys have been out there working, we're dealing with Comstar, which, for those of you that don't know anything about BattleTech, never fuck with Comstar. Comstar can do all kinds of bullshit. So they go in there to fight Comstar, and they go, Wolves Dragoons, what are we dealing with Comstar? Are they going to fight us honorably? And they're like, no, Comstar is going to pull every dirty trick in the book. There's going to be no honor. They're not here to play fair. They have never played fair. Nobody really messes with Comstar because Comstar not only collects technology that they rarely ever use, and they thoroughly mothball that stuff like crazy. They also collect generals. Like anything of value that can keep Comstar in power, Comstar collects it. They have collected generals. They have collected people. They have collected technology. If they can't collect it, they blow it up. There's actually an instance where Comstar goes out there. The noble houses find an actual intact pre-Succession War battleship that is just armed to the teeth with weaponry, and they go out to find it. It's a race against time. All the noble houses are racing to find it. As soon as they get there, in pops a shadow group. In pops a shadow squadron of Comstar, unmarked, solid white ships, pop out of nowhere, fire all holy hell onto this battleship, blow it to absolute scrap metal, and then nope on out of there before they can really figure out. Yeah, Comstar is just look up Comstar. Uh, just look up Comstar on images in Google. Like they're basically space AT&T, as Tech says. They're space AT&T. And it's space AT&T comes to the rescue of the inner sphere and the periphery. But yeah, I love BattleTech. It's basically an American anime. And it's American anime done right. But anyway, yeah, Leps, Hordes, let me see here. When I played a game called Hawk... Oh yeah, I read that already. Renegade Bundy. I know you can build the mechs the way you want, but like I said, I need people to play with when I play certain games. Yeah, me too. Also in D&D, I found out it doesn't matter if you have dark vision. If you keep rolling ones and twos, you have a negative one to when you have a negative one to perception rolls. Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, D&D is one of those things that I like watching. I just haven't done a whole lot of playing. My major influence, like the major experience I've had, is playing Baldur's Gate. And so far I like it. I found out I could throw I'm playing a barbarian, and I figured out I could throw goblins at goblins. So, yeah, that was fun. I was like, oh, pick up. I can pick up things, and it said, why? Pick up an object, and I'm right next to this goblin. I looked over, and I can pick you up. It's like Markiplier when he realized he could milk a cow. I can milk you. I realized I could throw you. So I picked up a live goblin, tossed him across the room, killed him and the other goblin, and then started using goblin bodies as weapons. I was like, hey, this is awesome. Throw in the Berserker Rage, and I get 2 actions. And so I started really just throwing goblins everywhere. So I had fun with that one. Before I was just throwing daggers and axes. It's like I was quoting Conan from what was it, Conan the Destroyer? Enough talk. Started throwing daggers at him. Every time I would go enough talk, my wife goes, "Threw another dagger, did you?" I said, "Yes, I did. I've been collecting them. I collected axes and all this stuff. I was just throwing that stuff. I thought I'm doing pretty good at this." Then it goes, "You can throw goblins." Really? Let's do that. But anyway, I've kept y'all up enough. It is 2:02 where I'm at. My phone's about to go dead, so I won't be able to talk to y'all anyway. So I think I'm gonna call it a night. Did that as an enlarged Goliath fighter. Oh, I bet that was fun. I bet you was throwing all kinds of things. I think I killed an ogre by throwing a barrel on top of his head and then a bookcase. While the mages are throwing spells, I'm chucking knowledge at this SOB. What is it? Was it the Boondocks where they what's his name gets possessed by Skinner, and in comes Uncle Ruckus, and he opens up a book. He goes, read. So I picked up a bookshelf. Read, sucker. Throws that down there. That sounds like the most barbarian thing ever. Yes, I did it to fully armored people. That's nice. Just past 9 a.m. here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to bed because I got to get up early tomorrow for work. So, yeah, work. Can attack when your friend is flying at you and knocking you prone. Can't no, you can't attack when a barbarian picks up your friend and chucks him at you. Mock Jesus. You're kind of screwed now, sucker. Let me play you the song of my people. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll do this all the way up until like 5 o'clock. I'm telling you, I have to show some restraint so I can get to bed early early, so I can get up early tomorrow. I'm probably gonna get about 4 or 5 hours worth of sleep. I'm gonna be groggy. Got to do this more often though, man. This is just fun. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I am Badger Wild saying stay safe, stay frosty, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye for now.